So the new year 2021 is almost here, and we are all gearing up for the new year and making our New Year's resolutions, setting up goal ideas, and we all do that. But we might struggle with achieving them in the coming year. Okay, so what happens most of the time is we are very prompt with creating these New Year's resolutions. We are good at creating these goals, but what happens at the end of the year is that we sit back and think, oops, we did not achieve those goals. And that's because we set goals that are not achievable. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about certain New Year's resolutions, goal ideas that you can create depending on your capability, depending on your capacity, so that you can achieve it by the end of 2021. And if you want to know how to create these goals or what can be these New Year's resolutions that you should look forward to, then keep watching this video and stay tuned. So without any further delay, let's get going and let's start with the first resolution that we're going to discuss. So the first resolution idea is about increasing your IQ and EQ. Okay, so we all know what IQ deals with. It's about your skills or your brain's ability to plan, execute, and solve problems. But there's something called as EQ as well, which deals with your emotional intelligence. That is how you deal with your impulsive nature, how you deal with your societal anxiety, how you deal with or compete with your interpersonal relationships. So that aspect is dealt with EQ. Okay, and so these two things about IQ and EQ is something that you should work on. You might be very good at it, you might be having a very high IQ and a very high EQ, but still make it a goal to go beyond that level. So their first resolution should be working on your IQ and EQ to make your life even better. The second resolution idea that I'm going to talk about is connecting with a family member or a friend. So you might be, not in touch with certain family members or certain friends for a long time. So maybe make a list of them, maybe make a list of 10 such people whom you haven't been in touch with for quite some time, and get in touch with them. Maybe visit them, send out a text message, or, just call them up. Anything, but just connect with them, and it'll surely make you feel really good. The third idea that I'm going to discuss today is about setting routines, or you can say rituals. And it can be something like a morning ritual and a bedtime ritual. So why these are important is because it's going to give a balance and help you plan out your day better. So say in the morning, if you have a daily routine, a daily ritual that you follow, it could be specific to you. It could be a unique one for you. It need not be similar to somebody else's ritual. It could be your own morning ritual, be it meditating, be it just spending some time in the nature, or just going for a morning walk, or anything. But set out a ritual that you follow daily. It's just going to make your day go really well. And the same applies for setting a bedtime ritual. Maybe something like just reading a book before you hit the bed. So these rituals always set your day very well. And if you have a bedtime ritual, you're going to actually fall asleep sooner, and you're going to have a sound sleep as well. So setting these rituals are very important. And if you haven't done that already, make it into a New Year resolution and do that in 2021. The next I'm going to talk about is decluttering. Okay, we'll declutter our houses, our wardrobes, but something that we miss out decluttering on is our digital space. I'm talking about phones and computers. So make it a New Year's resolution to actually get onto your digital space and clear out all that clutter. Okay, we'll have these unused files and folders that we no longer require, but it's all just sitting there taking up a lot of space. To take out some time and declutter there. So that's one of the most popular resolutions that you might have heard or even done actually is about eating healthy and staying fit. Okay, so these two goals are extremely vague. What is eating healthy according to you, or what is staying fit according to you? Now, most of the time you're not able to reach the goal that you might have desired. That is because of these vague goal setting ideas. Okay, so when you say that you want to eat healthy, what do you want to eat? Create a diet chart. Create what you want to eat or what you wish to avoid. So that is how you can ensure that you're staying healthy, because you're actually consuming what you intend to eat to achieve your goal, and you're avoiding the things that you do not want to eat in order to achieve your goal. And the same applies in order to stay fit. You might be somebody who wants to gain weight, or you might be somebody who wants to lose weight, but then set a threshold. Okay, you want to achieve that particular weight in this, this duration or this time period. So setting that goal can make it more clearer and achievable. So don't have these vague goal ideas. Keep those thresholds, make those marks, use those numbers to give you an idea of what goal you want to reach. The next goal idea is beginning or getting into something which can get you a side income. Now, we all are working, but we all have the secret desire of earning more, and you can do that only if you have this side income. And with that, I mean to say, if you have ever desired to start a business of your own, then 2021 will definitely be the right time. So get going, start a new side business, and don't just randomly get into it. Create a business plan first. So when you have it on paper, you are more motivated to get it started, to get it going. So create a business plan and then take it from there. The next that I'm going to discuss is about exploring new skills. Okay, something that you're not sure of, or something that you have never tried your hand at, or something that you've always desired to pursue. It could be like learning a new musical instrument, or getting started with some long lost hobby of yours. Anything, but explore a new skill. It can be a great stress buster. It'll boost your memory power. It'll give you that energy to do other things. So always explore a new skill and make that into a New Year's resolution, and decide what skill you want to pursue, and then take it from there, and you'll be enjoying the new skill experience. So New Year's resolutions are not always about what you want to do or what you should do. It can also include things that you shouldn't do. So if you have a bad habit, then get rid of it. Get rid of that bad habit and stop doing it. So if you know that you have a bad habit, make it into a New Year's resolutions to stop doing that immediately. With this, I've come to the last 2 New Year's resolutions that I wanted to discuss, and one of them is not overlooking the less privileged. So if you're watching this video and you consider yourself privileged, you have the comforts that you deserve and need, and you can do something, a bit, whatever is within your capacity for the less privileged, please do it. It'll only make you feel good about yourself. It's not about what you're giving. It's always about the heart that you're giving with, and it'll definitely make you feel good. And the last New Year's resolution that I want to discuss today is about forgetting and forgiving. The year 2020 has already been tough on all of us. So why hold those grudges if you have any? So if you had a fight or if you had an argument, don't hold those grudges any longer. Just forget and forgive and move on. So let's embrace the new year with all positivity and hope that this year turns out great for everybody. So here's wishing Happy New Year to each one of you. Stay healthy, stay happy, and until next time, take care of yourselves. Thank you for watching today's video. I shall see you all soon, and bye-bye.